Drawing science. Historically, illustrations have been in use since the beginning of our species' exploration and attempts to understand the world around us. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, creating one can have as much value to the illustrator as to the intended audience. Most of us, adults and children alike, associate drawing with making a pretty picture. This association can limit us, especially if we feel we are not good at drawing. Science drawings are not the same as artistic drawings. Instead, science drawings represent a real object or even an idea that scientists require. A century ago, drawing was taught as an essential skill for scientists, valued for communicating findings, but also for enhancing observations. Drawing is a scientific tradition that has contemporary validity. It has been an important tool throughout the history of science. By developing your drawing skills through practice in the classroom, you can contribute to this legacy as well as enrich your own scientific discoveries. A 2018 study from the University of Waterloo shows that drawing is superior to activities such as reading or writing because it forces the person to process information in multiple ways: visually, kinesthetically, and semantically. Participants recalled 20% of words they had written down, but more than twice as many, 45%, of the terms they had drawn. For many science teachers and students, the goal of illustration is not the product, it's the process. Drawing in science class develops observation skills and cements understanding of complex concepts. More importantly, when we draw, we see the things we'd otherwise overlook. Charles Darwin offers a cautionary tale. Despite being encouraged by his colleagues, Darwin refused to learn to draw and always regretted it. In his autobiography, he wrote of the irremediable evil of his incapacity to draw and acknowledged that his notes were less useful than they could have been if he had made his own images. You don't have to be an artist to create a successful scientific sketch. Sketching an object or organism becomes easier if you break it down into shapes, like ovals, rectangles, and triangles. This way, students can build the confidence and skills they need to sketch during scientific investigations. Here are the 6 types of scientific illustration. Number 1, medical illustrations. These diagrams use illustration and pointing techniques to achieve detailed visualizations of a structure and define its functions. Number 2, natural history illustrations. A lot of early scientific illustration was in this field because it is largely based on observation. Number 3, reconstruction or illustration of extinct species. Illustrators work with scientists and fossil records to recreate ancient life. Number 4, mechanics. Engineering drawings generally deal with mechanical engineered items, such as manufactured parts and equipment. Number 5, optics. Optics drawings are largely used to explain the patterns and behavior of light, sound, magnetism, radioactivity, and other such spectrums that may be visible or invisible. Number 6, chemistry diagrams. These include schematic equation diagrams or illustrative diagrams of laboratory equipment, or charts and graphs to show variations between chemicals. These diagrams are used as part of a scientific method to exactly how the experiment was set up and carried out so that other scientists can repeat the experiment. This is an important part of making sure that an experiment is reproducible.